Good morning, Prepper Nation. John here. Very short video this morning. I wanted to go ahead and get straight into it. And I wanted to just add to what a handful of YouTubers in the prepping community have already put out there. So no, I'm not the first one to post about this, but I've also noticed it. And that's a trend towards people posting on the YouTube page, and they just kind of feel hopeless. And I've actually had several comments, more than just a handful, unfortunately, where people have just said, you know, if it really gets this bad to where we would have to consider bugging out, they would just rather go ahead and die or whatever, and you know, in their life, as opposed to bugging out and trying to make it. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to take it, I guess, one step further. Of course, I'm going to encourage you not to do that. You never want to do that, no matter what the circumstances are. But if you ever get to feeling that way, reach out, shoot me an email. I don't care which side of the aisle you're on politically. I don't care if you're supporting me on Patreon, if you're supporting the channel financially. I don't really care about any of that. If you ever get to the point where you feel totally hopeless, which probably is understandable in the current climate that we live in, but if you ever get to feeling that way, just reach out and email me. Understand that I probably get 50 or 60 emails a day, so it may take a day or two before I get the email, but I generally check my email several times a day, and I will reply to you. I will respond, and you know, I'll just try and de-escalate that, because you don't want to go down that road, folks. As a prepper, let me put it to you like this: if, and this is more of a when, not an if, when a shift situation does finally arrive, if you're a prepper, people are going to look to you. The hopeless are going to look to you. They're going to understand that you are somewhat prepared, or at least you should be, and they are going to feel hopeless, and they are going to need encouragement. So your job as a prepper, even if you're a beginning prepper, the one thing that you're going to have to prep pretty much straight away is the mentality. You're going to have to toughen up mentally. And I understand this can be hard again in the current climate that we live in, but if it takes you unplugging from the news, then unplug from the news for a while. Do whatever you have to do. Create your own environment to where you can build yourself up mentally, because if tough times really are ahead, you're going to need to be as tough as possible for the people around you. So with that being said, I mean, I'll just address, I've had a few people on the page say, you know, that I'm just projecting, I guess, fear-mongering or gloom and doom for hits on YouTube, and that's not it at all. If the titles of the videos seem a little gloom and doom, the reason for that, let me go ahead and explain, is because I'm a much smaller channel than someone, say, like Canadian Prepper or Bear Independent. And so if I post a title with sunshine and rainbows, the algorithm at YouTube will never pick it up, and you know, I will be 600th on a list or something. And so this is purposefully done so I can kind of run with the big dogs a little bit and get the message out there. But my message is not a message of gloom and doom. The message is hope. At the end of the day, we all have the same creator. We all have a purpose here on earth, and you should be hopeful and you should be joyous because of that. And so again, if you folks need somebody to talk to, if you need to maybe know how to mentally get it together a little bit for the prepping and the things to come, just reach out to me. You know, I'd love to help. Again, free of charge. It's not about money or selling anything. I want you folks to be prepared as humanly possible. And I'll leave you with this parting shot this morning. I truly believe if you're as prepared as possible and you're mentally as tough as you can get, you'll make it through any shift situation that we're looking at, whether it's martial law, whether it's civil war. If you know what to do and you're prepped and mentally you have it together, you will make it through. All right. Take care and God bless, folks.